What's up guys, aShiftyBloke here, and I have another episode of my Ultimate Team Squad Builder. This time we're going to be making ourselves a Swedish national team. All players will be from Sweden. And without further ado, let's get stuck into this episode. Our goalkeeper is going to be Isaacson. There isn't too many gold goalkeepers, he was the only one up at the time, not too sure how many there is in total. But he was relatively cheap and he is a pretty good goalkeeper as well. At left back we have Olsen. The left backs and right backs for this squad don't have the greatest defensive stats, but they do have good pace on them, so they're more really attacking defenders, if that makes any sense. Centre back we have Melberg. He's a very good defender, he's got the power header trait, he's got 84 heading and 75 defending, so he makes up for the lack of defensive stats in our left back there. And the same kind of goes for this guy, Grankvist. I'm not too sure how to pronounce that, but he's got 75 defending and 80 heading. So, and him along with Melberg don't have the greatest pace on them, but this guy Cisse, he's got 82 pace. So him and the left back Olsen make up for any lack of pace they have, and the two centre backs make up for the lack of defensive stats that they have as well. So it's kind of balances out. First centre defensive midfielder is going to be Lindgren. He's got a power free kick trait and long shot taker trait, which is two main reasons to have him. And another centre defensive midfielder is Lance, and I couldn't find anything on him. It's like he doesn't exist in the game, it's kind of weird. But he did move club earlier in the year, and I don't think that club is actually in the game. But anyway, Ljungberg is going to be our first centre attacking midfielder. He's got 4-star skill moves, some of you may know him, he's a bit of a legend I think. And that's why I have him in the squad really. Plus he's a pretty good player. Our other midfielder is going to be Karlstrom. He's a very solid all-round player. As you can see, he's got the long passer trait, so he's a really good midfielder at playing lob through balls onto our forwards, who will be, first of all, Almander. Plays for Bolton, and he's a very good backup striker. I think he's actually, I kind of underestimated him. I didn't think much of him, but after playing a few games for the squad, he's actually a pretty decent player. And our main player for this squad is going to be Ibrahimovic. As you can see, he's just got a ton of good stats. 90 dribbling, and I went for the 85 card instead of the 86 because the 86 card is way overpriced, I think, because there isn't really much difference. But as you can see, he's got 5-star skill moves, the flare trait. He's got strength, he's a good finisher, he's got a good free kick, he's just a very good all-round player. Larson is going to be our first sub, bench player. He's a very good backup, as you can see, and I probably would start him if I was using another formation. Our backup central attacking midfielder, not going to try and pronounce this guy's name, but he does have good heading and good pace and dribbling. And a decent shot as well, and I sometimes start him for Ljungberg because Ljungberg is, as you may have seen, does get injured quite a bit because he does have the injury prone trait. This is our backup centre back. Yeah, the centre backs and defenders in general, if they're silver players, are pretty overpriced, so I usually just go for the cheapest and the best at the time. The same with Edmund here. He's got 73 defending, and yeah, that's pretty much it about him. And our backup striker is Ingelston. He's got 83 pace, which is a big reason why I chose him. As he is, I think he's the fastest silver player maybe for his price, which was like 300 coins or something. But that is our squad. I did go over the £15,000 mark because of Ibrahimovic, but it wasn't that much over, I don't think. But you will have a lot of fun with this squad. It's really fun to use. And yeah, that's going to be the end of this episode. I hope you enjoyed as always. If you did enjoy it, a like would be appreciated as always. And as always again, if you do have any comments you'd like to leave on any squads you'd like to see me build in the future, please feel free to do so. And thank you very much again for watching, and goodbye.